EXOL, do you feel ever like something wasn't normal about this comeback? Like behind the smiles, behind the stage lights, behind the "we're back" energy, there was something heavier. Because this wasn't just another comeback. This felt different, quieter, stronger, but also burdened. Year passed. Military services separated them. Silence replaced noise. And the industry moved on like nothing happened. But legends don't disappear. They wait. And when they return, the world watches. But here's what nobody talk about. Comebacks aren't just music. They are pressure. They are expectations. They are contracts, negotiations, sleepless nights, and silent battles that fans never see. Imagine carrying the little of legends on your shoulders. Imagine knowing millions are waiting. Imagine knowing that one wrong move could become headlines. That's not just a comeback. That's war. While new groups dominate trends, while algorithms favor the new, while the industry changes its sounds and speed, they had to return not as rookies, not as competitors, but as EXO. And being EXO means one thing: perfection. But perfection is heavy, very heavy. There were rumors, there were tensions, there were questions fans were afraid to ask. Would they still be united? Would the chemistry feel the same? Would the world still care the way it used to? And maybe the darkest truth isn't scandal. Maybe it's pressure. The pressure to prove they never failed. The pressure to show growth without losing identity. The pressure to protect the fandom from disappointment. You saw the stage, you saw the smiles, you had the vocals, but did you notice the emotion in their eyes? That wasn't just performance. That wasn't lessons. That was years of waiting turning into one moment. And maybe, just maybe, this comeback wasn't about charts. It was about survival. Still that. Because what happened next changed everything. So EXOL, it's very difficult for all the members, but they do it. And you remember the announcement, the teasers, the sudden silence before the storm, the way timelines froze for a second. EXO is coming back. 4 words, but they didn't feel simple. They felt heavy. Because this just was music returning. It was time returning. Memories returning. Expectations returning. And expectations are dangerous. The years no one talked about between the last stage and this one. Life happened. Military services, solo projects, and deep silence. The industry didn't pause. New groups debuted every year. New sound dominated charts. Algorithms favored what was fresh, loud to constant. But EXO was never built on nice. They were built on presence, and presence doesn't beg for attention. It commands it, still commanding attention. After a year of it, not easy, because the world changes fast, and nostalgia alone cannot carry a comeback. The presence of being legend when you're called legendary. People Don't expect good, expect iconic. Not stable vocals, flawless vocals, not synchronized chants, perfect executions, not decent charts, record-breaking numbers. Being EXO means there is no safe return. It's either historic or it's called disappointing. That's the unspoken truth. The higher you rise, the harder you fall, and everyone waits to see which direction you will go. The silent battles, there were rumors, there were contract discussions, there were whispers about management tension involving SM Entertainment. Fans saw headlines, but fans didn't see conversation behind closed doors. They didn't see long meetings, careful negotiations, emotional exhaustions. A comeback isn't only choreography practice, it's politics, it's strategy, it's survival inside a system that moves fast and forgets faster. And yet, they come back. The fear no one admits. Every fandom says, we'll always stay, but time tests loyalty. Years pass, fans grow older, life changes. The real fear isn't hate, the real fear is indifference. What if the world moved on? What if the noise got louder than your return? What if the legacy became just memory? That fear doesn't show on stage, but it exists. The comeback stage, when the lights turned on, when the intro played, and when their voices filled the venue again, something shifted. It wasn't just performance, it was proof. Proof that time didn't erase them, proof that growth didn't break them, proof that separation didn't divide them. You could see it in their eyes. Not arrogance, relief. Relief that they were still standing. Relief that the crowd still screamed their names. Relief that the bond wasn't broke. The dark truth. That truth isn't standard. It's weight. The weight of legacy. The weight of expectations. The weight of returning not as Rockies, but as kings. Because Rockies can experiment. Rockies can fail quietly. Legends cannot. Legends must remind the world why they earned the title. And that reminder cost energy, emotions, strength. But here's the beautiful part. They didn't return to compete with the new generations. They returned to remind everyone who they are. And maybe this comeback wasn't about domination charts. It was about reclaiming identity, about saying we were here, we were still here, and we are not done. And EXOL, if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment and subscribe. If the videos touch your heart, please share this video with your fellows EXOL. And please EXOL, my EXOL family, support my channel to watch full videos and share my videos. Like, comment and share your thoughts about EXO comeback in comment box. Thank you.